Hi everyone, BC here again. Got Bishop Fish, Watcher, Spectre, Dark Knowledge. I don't think we found anything with our other searches. Usual stuff. Ethergate. So here's our Ether Lord, who's going to be sending in 140 Sacreds and 80 other dudes towards the front with Agartha. This will provoke an interesting situation with supplies. So I've also got some guys with supply items on their way in to help out with that situation. Yep. At this point, my intentions are pretty transparent, but I mean, I I think I still believe that if I can take out the Olms, that everything else that Agartha is deploying should be pretty straightforward to manage. Summon some Gulas, and look at this. 6 more Gulas being summoned. I very much like how they grow exponentially, since each one can summon another one up to the number of blood slaves I have. So we're just going to flood this area with Gulas and get to work hunting very rapidly. The big limiting factor will actually be how many patrollers we can summon or recruit or what have you to go ahead and deal with all the unrest we're going to be generating. But that in turn will let me summon a bunch more Shaitan and Ifrits over here. And that opens up another dimension to the battle because I can do a lot of assassination, which is a lot harder for them to deal with. I've got the assassins of these Banshees that I've recruited, and then my slots can also do seduction, and they scale walls, so that's pretty fun. What else? So yeah, let's look at our battles here. Iram clearing out these barbarians. Uruk clearing out some Ind forces. Ashdod raiding with the Detanu Thug to recapture this province. Celeria has a bunch of Thaumaturgs, I guess. Asphodel tried to break out. So you can see here what happened in terms of the score. Pythium won and wiped out Asphodel's army, but in the process, they did lose about half their communion, like 10 Theurgs, 17 Acolytes, and 36 Communicants. So, not the best showing for Pythium. They just burned out the communion. Like, Pythium is known for big communions, but this is... When you get a big communion, it is inevitable that many of the slaves will burn out. That's the conclusion I finally come to after lots of big communions. Asphodel said that they meant to include their god in the breakout, but they accidentally forgot to. So that's kind of awkward for them. A bunch of swarms. Here's this deified emperor. This is a Pythium summon of some sort. Communion master. Skullcap, a crap ton of pearls. We might get to see a master and slave coming soon. Here's this archangel. He's casting Ignite Souls, which does a big old fire shield on everybody. Guardian Angels is Pythium's national spell for summoning a bunch of angels. Howl cast by Asphodel. Ravenous Swarm cast by Asphodel. There's the fire shield from the Souls thing. Angels start flying, but there's not actually that many of them. Let's see what the deified emperor has been up to. Arcane domination, so he's trying to convert magic beings. Oh, look at those vanishes. Just obliterated those guys. Or, not vanishes, falling fires, but yeah. Relief. I don't know whose shaman that is. I don't really care to find out. The main thing that I'm looking for here... Interesting. Sure. Why not? The main thing I'm looking for here is, does he cast Master and Slave? Because that is a good thing to know about Globalus. He's going to die, and that Globalus is going to go down. And we'll see who fills the spot. It will not be me, because I don't have any gems saved up. Standard. Standard is the standard, as Coach Tomlin would say. Avenging Angels, Enslave Mind, Liquefy. Okay, so he's run out of gems, so he's just casting Liquefy now, which is a water communion spell. 85 slaves. And then that's the end of that. So, yeah. All the shamans are dead. Earth Gnome. Did any of the Panic Apostates? 2 of them survived. Including the one that cast Mother Oak. Okay, so I thought I looked to see if Mother Oak was still up, and it is. Atlantis attacked Pelagia, wiped out these guys. I went into this fort, and as you see, another attempt, another failure, but I did wipe out all of these summons and stuff, so we can go ahead and watch that real quick. Buff cycle, then flying over there. 29. How much fire resistance does she have? 15? So that's enough to stand up to fire snakes, no problem. Let's just go and burning them a square at a time. Although, like, it's effective against the hunter spiders. It doesn't do so much against the fire snakes. One observer noted that because of the shield of soft earth, these guys were not getting burnt up by the fire shield. So, as you can expect, we're going to hit turn timer, and that'll be the story here. So many hunter spiders. Those hunter spiders were all summoned. Retreated successfully, so now Layla's gonna go back in there. Then Indamira is also gonna go in there, and the 2 of them should together be able to wipe out the remaining sorcerers here. Agartha attacking another Ashdod group. They actually lost one of their golden crafters to these Edomites. I finally captured this fortress, so I cleared out the sorceress that was inside there, along with this Clockwork Smith. And Rigajo attacking Uruk over in this throne, so they beat me to it, and there's not much I can do about it. So, oh well, move on. As I mentioned, these guys are all headed west, and I'm going to see if I can get Rigajo to join me now that they can go into Agartha through this water here. Water Mage, and some rather boring events. Lost some more scouts. Oh, this was funny. So Uruk had 3 scout battles. Let's go ahead and... How do I watch this battle? Yeah, there we go. So, In gets patrolled out. Celestial Lights is automatically cast by one of Uruk's items. Foul Vapors is automatically cast by Uruk's Tarask. And Arc is automatically cast by one of these guys who's holding onto the Ark of the Covenant. Animated God statue, why not? Oh, that's pretty cool. Monty Python. This is hilarious. Like, props to Uruk for making this sort of thing. A bunch of these guys. The sickle whose crop is pain. And then there's the Ark of the Covenant. Well, sharpness. Like, so Uruk's got a lot of artifact power going on here. And he will successfully convert the scout. But look at this. The Foul Vapors and all that other crap, Ark of the Covenant, killed 33 of their own dudes. And then when they patrolled out Banderlog, another 36. And then they patrolled out me, and another 37. So that was some really expensive patrolling. Do not patrol with Nook Trask. I would not recommend it. Like, he lost 100 dudes for no reason. And some of them were like, he lost a bunch of mages and sacreds there. It wasn't just like shitty boars and stuff. So that happened. Over here, gonna storm with this Boread first, and soften things up some more before the devils come in. And over here, we were successful over here. We are going to maintain our siege, and then a bunch of devils will join in to beat up these sorcerers. Or at least that's the plan. He might have like a bunch of gems, in which case we won't beat up the sorcerers. But we will see. Lots of options. Saving up fire gems. We already talked about my plan of double fires from the sky. It's getting close enough that I'm going to have to figure out how I'm actually going to have the paths to pull that off. So a Merid has fire 4, which means that a Merid requires 1 booster. I have 2 Merids. I have a flame helmet, and I have a staff of elemental mastery. So that's probably what the plan is. But if I could wrangle up another fire booster somehow, then that'd make me feel way better about this. I don't have the fire death crosspath. I may end up just having to make another flame helmet, which is not my favorite, but if that's what it is, then so be it. Over here, we've got 15 more devils, and we'll just keep sending all these assassins and devils west as we've been doing this whole time. Got 30 water gems, which is enough for another horde, so let's summon another horde. For some reason I thought it was short. Why am I still patrolling here? Yeah, because why not, I guess. So yeah, overall, I think that covers it for this turn. I'm continuing to sneak some Jin into the bowels of Agartha, and they might patrol me out and figure out what I'm up to, but we'll see. I don't know if they will suspect the extent of my elfing. Which, to be fair, like, I haven't actually elfed that much yet. But we're working on it. These guys are going to go to the cave entrance, and then hopefully they'll be able to fly decently far into Agartha. I don't know if they're patrolling here, or if this is just like shuttling. But if I can go here and then leap to the Lightless Cavern, which is not under surveillance, then that'll be my path to sneaking down around here and causing all sorts of mischief later. Alright, so yeah, that covers it for now. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you around.